Namaste friends, welcome to all of you for the today's holistic wellness program, 21 days holistic wellness program, the day 50. And
नमस्ते सर
the class number 50, day number 50. So my dear friends, my dear masters, so welcome to all of you once again. Before commencing the session, my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, and my great pranams to my Grand Master, Mahavatar Babaji. Friends, today this one hour program, the first 45 minutes will be our deep meditation along with the melodious music, and we'll get into the deep meditation state. And after that, 15 minutes, we'll share the wisdom about the Karma Siddhartha. Right? Okay. So now let's sit in the meditation. Friends, who already know meditation, who already know, please sit in the meditation. Start your meditation practice. Who doesn't know, who newly joined today, so I'll give the instructions, please follow it. Right. So first of all, you have to clasp the fingers like this and keep on your thighs, okay? And cross the legs, downside, cross the legs. Sit on the chair or sit on the sofa. So you have to cross the legs, the downside. Also, you can sit on the floor, but keep a mat. So on the mat, you sit and sit in the Sukhasana. So we need Sthira Sukha Asana to sit for 45 minutes without any disturbance. The body should not move, right? But the body should not need any kind of movement. It has to be stable in the same posture. So that's more important now, right? Friends, you remove the spectacles. If anybody is wearing spectacles, please remove it. Also, make dark around you. There should not be any much light here. No need of light, basically. Also, you can drink 1 glass of water and keep 1 more glass of water beside you while doing meditation. It will get recharged, to get charged basically. So it will be a charged water or energy water. After meditation practice, again, you can drink this other glass of water. Now, finally, slowly, and also sit straight. Your back must be straight. Your back and your head, backside, it must be in a single straight line. Okay. Now, everybody, please close the eye gently. Gently close the eyes. Every one of us, please close the eyes gently, smoothly, peacefully. Close the eyes. The great relaxation, the great smile in the face. No seriousness. Have a smile in the face. Whatever we are trying to do here is the kind of the cosmic play. It means we are getting into the cosmic play. Cosmic play is always blissful and beautiful. Okay. We shouldn't go into the serious mode. No need of seriousness. No need of, only we need sincerity instead of seriousness. Okay. Right. Be sincere and go into the deep meditation. Now, every one of us close the eyes and start observing your natural breath. Natural, simple, tender, peaceful, tranquil breath. Go on, observe it. Go on, observe the peaceful breath. The breath which is going inside, breath which is coming outside. Keep observing it. On the nose tip, keep observing it. Meditation means observation of your own breath, natural flow of breath. If you get any thoughts, cut the thoughts right away. Bring back your observation to the breath. That's all what you need to do. That is the process of meditation. The simple meditation is called Anapanasati meditation. Ana means in breathing. Apana means out breathing. Sati means be with them. Be with it. That's all you need to do. It's a wonderful meditation. A powerful meditation is given to the old world, the humanity, by Gautam Buddha, and which is brought into the limelight by our beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji. Now, today we are going to celebrate, our entire the next 45 minutes with this meditation. Wonderful meditation. We will go into the peaceful, the peace, inner peace. We are going to achieve a great amount of inner peace now. We are going to achieve the huge amount of energy. Inner peace, inner energy, and tranquility, and the great freedom from the entire worries, all the worries of this world. You are going to get the greatest freedom today in this meditation. You forget about the entire world. No need of anything on this world, the worldly affairs. Forget everything. Now just you are celebrating with your own self, your inner self. You are going to celebrate every moment now, this meditation. This meditation is taking you deep inside of you. You are going deeper and deeper inside of you. That is what your real home. That's your real form. That's your true form. That's your true reality. We forgot it. We need to get reminded now. In this 45 minutes of meditation, you will be reminded of your exact form. If your true form, your true reality will be known to you, will be made known to you. That is the beauty of meditation, my dear friends. You are reached to the mother home. You went away, 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 far away, far away. You have traveled. You lost the connectivity. You have no clue where you are heading up, where you are going, what kind of situations you are right now, and what you are going to face tomorrow. Nothing is known. It's like a boat without a steamer without rudder, directionless. Our life became a directionless, complete uncertainty we are going through, friends. That's how we lost our connectivity. We lost our direction. Every day is suffering. The great amount of physical suffering, mental suffering, social suffering, violence, disappointments, depressions, anxiety, whatnot, this humanity is facing. Every day, one or other, everybody is facing. All that is because you went far away from your real home. You forgot the address of your real home. You don't know whereabouts of your real home you came from, but you lost the connectivity. You do not know how to go back. That's how now, today we are doing this meditation. That will take you to your real home. It will show you the address, exact address. It will make you to reach your real home, your real farm. You will understand. You will reach the hometown, and you reach your father. You meet your creator. You meet your so-called the supreme power. You will be so much happy. You will be feeling the great inner happiness, inner blissfulness. That's how the meditation makes you to go beyond the boundaries, beyond these physical boundaries, my dear friends. It will make you to go, make you to travel beyond the all boundaries, physical, mental, intellectual. It make you to reach the highest, higher than all the boundaries. That is where you reach the Atmic boundaries. You reach your own Atmic consciousness. You realize your own Atmic consciousness only through meditation. There is no other way, none other than meditation, my dear friends. None other than meditation. Be with your natural breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural breath. You have just started a journey to reach your real home, to realize your true form, your own reality. You are trying to realize today that the greatest occasion in your life, the celebrating moment in your life, my dear friends, the proud moment of your own life, today is 45 minutes. Let's all be with our own breath. Let's all travel inside with the help of the breath. Let's all reach, let's all get into the kingdom of the God. The kingdom of the God is within us. It is nowhere outside. No need to search outside, my dear friends. Everything is inside. The whole cosmos, the whole universe is very much prevalent or existing within you, within your deep inside. It exists always. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. Really, it's waiting for you. Now, today, you're going to reach the real kingdom of the God that is within you. Once you reach the kingdom of the God, all else will be added into your life. Everything will be given to you, what you are looking for in this physical life. Everything will be made available for you at your feet, at your doorstep. Everything will be given. That is the beauty of reaching, connecting to your own kingdom within you, my dear friends. Be with your natural breath, friends. Be with your natural breath.
Mucrosin cough and throat starts to work from the first minute.
కేవలం మంచి వాటితో కలపడమే జాన్సన్స్ వారి వాగ్దానం. ఇందుచేతనే జాన్సన్
Slowly take your both hands and keep by your eyes. Gaze will reach both arms. Gently touch your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, gently, smoothly take your hands away. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Yes, friends, please come back to the normal. Come back to the surrounding awareness and your body awareness. Yes. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today are sharing of wisdom about the karmas, karma siddhanta. Where are these karmas stored? How are these karmas stored? Right? So, how these karmas are generated? So, we will try to discuss about karma siddhanta. Friends, the karma siddhanta is the law of karma. That is one of the important spiritual law in the spiritual life, right? Everybody in the spiritual journey, we will be abide by. In fact, will be abide by the law of karma because we are living in the karma bhumi. We are living in the karma bhumi. So hence, we will all be governed by one thing called law of karma. Friends, already in the earlier classes, as I explained you, the human being comes under the part of Purusha creation. The creation is Purusha. And the other creation from the supreme intelligence, that's called Prakriti. That's nature kingdom. In the nature kingdom, there is no freedom. There is no free will. That is why, hence, they are not governed by the law of karma. I already mentioned. So part of Purusha creation, the human beings, male and female, they will be governed by the law of karma since we are given the freedom. That's called the law of karma. So sorry, the freedom we are given, that's called free will. Since the free will is there, since the freedom is given to us, we are very much abide by, we are very much governed by the one of the important, the most important law of the nature basically, that's a law of karma. It's also called the law of cause and effect. We also call this as a law of causation. Law of causation, my dear friends. So hence, so we'll all be covered, we'll all be controlled and governed by the law of karma. So we have to be so careful what kind of karma we need to do all the time. We need to be so aware of what kind of karma we are performing. Friends, what is meant by karma? Let's understand first. What is the meaning of karma? Karma means action or a deed. Whatever we perform. What is that action? It can be a thinking or doing with your own, the karmendriyas, or otherwise speaking also. Speaking, thinking, and doing. All these are called as karmas. So karma means action or deed. Now, so the result is also part of karma. Friends, always try to understand. So we cannot separate the action and the result. Action and result together is called karma. It's a part of karma. How can you say this? For example, you take a seed, you plant in the ground, okay, in the soil. So that produces the tree. The tree produces the again seeds. Those seeds can produce again the trees or plants. So it means there's a cause. Cause is a seed. Effect is the tree. Effect is the plant. Again, on the plant itself, again the seeds will grow. Right? Those seeds, that means the cause is already part of the effect. The seeds are grown on the top of the tree, but you have sown one seed and then the one plant has come up. The plant produces the seeds again, right? That means what? Inside the effect, there is already cause. Inside the cause, there is the effect. So that's why they cannot be separated. They can never be separated. That's why what we say is whatever cause and effect you see, whatever the cause and effect, both cannot be separated. They're togetherly called as karma. So we need to understand this very carefully. So what is the karmasu kausalyam? It is law of excellence. It's called law of excellence. What is law of excellence? How do we achieve it? Any karma you do, any work you do, any action you perform in your life, so do it with utmost love and excellence. It means, so you need to perform with the utmost excellence along with love. Love it and do it. That means without you love it, if you do anything, so which cannot bring excellence, my dear friends. That's why karmasu kausalyam. Yogaha karmasu kausalyam. How do we bring the excellence at work? How do you bring excellence in the karma? Only by performing the yoga. It means if you are in the journey of yoga, if you are in the path of yoga, or if you are in the path of meditation, definitely you can bring great excellence at the every work what you perform, every karma you perform, my dear friends. So that's how you can make karma into the excellence. It means you can convert every karma into the excellence only with the help of yoga, with the help of meditation. You need to understand. Without you have meditation, your mind is turbulent. You're not a stable, you're not, you doesn't have stability in your mind. And also you don't have much energy in your system, your human body. You are lacking of energy. You have a lot of frustrations, a lot of disappointments, anxiety, fear, a lot of things. So with all those things, when you operate any karma, for example, right? Any karma, whatever you are studying or you are doing a job or you are into the profession, a particular profession, what happens is that result of that particular karma will not be at excellence. Okay. The reason is you don't have peace inside, my dear friends. You're lacking of peace and you're lacking of energy. These two are the major reasons for any karma to to undergo a kind of the nasty, or you can say like to undergo in a worse condition. Any karma, whatever the karma you perform, if it has to become worse or a bad, definitely the without meditation, if you do any karma, so that becomes a bad karma or a worse karma, right? That's why yoga ha karmas kausalyam. We need to understand this now. So these karmas, friends, what will happen is, so karma, there is a, for every karma siddhanta or any particular subject or any science, chemical science, physical science, there is a something called law of doctrine. What is the law of doctrine for a karma siddhanta? That is, as you sow, so you reap, which is coined by Jesus Christ. Try to understand. Jesus Christ has coined one statement, great statement, that is the as you sow, so you reap, so you reap. That means if you sow a mango seed inside the ground, inside the soil, you only get mango tree, right? You won't get a banyan tree or a banana tree, isn't it? So that's how whatever you sow, that means in your life, whatever the thoughts you're running with, whatever the intention you kept inside, right? If your intention is very good, you perform the good karma. If your intention is bad, that means your thought is bad, you definitely perform bad karma, right? If you have a mixed intention, good and bad both, then also you'll do the mixed karma. That's why these karmas are also divided into three types: good karma, bad karma, mixed karma, right? So directly, if you do a bad karma, what will happen? The bad result will come. Okay, suppose you are doing a bad karma. That means you are doing some violence against somebody, or you are scolding somebody, or you are causing, you are hurting somebody, whatever it may be, physical violence or mental violence, whatever it may be. Everything is a karma, but it's a bad or good that you have to distinguish with your own buddhi or intellect. So the moment you are doing a negative karma, the negative result bound to happen, my dear friends. That result, whatever the negative result, you have to experience. If you do a good karma, you definitely reap. You definitely reap the good benefits. That means the best results will come in your life, in this life or future lives. Okay, friends. Always try to understand whatever you do, good karma or bad karma in this life, you may not gain the good or bad results immediately. They may be destined to experience in the next life. Always remember, right? Whatever you have done in the previous lives, right? All that you are experiencing today, that's what yesterday we told. All our Purva Janma karmas are stored in the etheric body. Basically, they are transferred to etheric body, and they manifested as diseases, the vyadi, that is rogas. So those diseases you are going through in this current life, isn't it? That's what we discussed yesterday. Similarly, my dear friends, what are the karmas we do in the previous life, they will be transferred to the current life. That's why in the whole karmas again, we have a broad classification. One is Sanchita karmas, the Prarabdha karmas, Agami karmas. What are the Sanchita karmas? Sanchita karmas is the cumulative sum of all the previous lives, which are very much stored in your own subconscious mind. In your own subconscious mind, or also we can call it as a Akashic records. There is a name given for that, Akashic records, friends. Okay, where are these stored? All these karmas, where are those stored? Friends, try to understand. Within you, I already mentioned many times, you have the innermost core is soul. On the top of the soul, there are 7 bodies, including this Annamaya Kosha or physical body. But there is a one fourth body. There is a Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, and Sukshma Sarira, that is astral body, we can say, or Anomaya Kosha, we can say. Beyond that, there is one more kosha called Karana Sarira. Karana Sarira. We call it as a Karana Sarira, or we also call it as a Vijnanamaya kosha, my dear friends. So that Karana Sarira, there is a fourth body for us, fourth body. Inside the fourth body, all the karmas are stored. Always remember this point. Okay, where are these karmas are stored? In the fourth body of us, it will be stored always. Of course, where is that? That is a part of ourself, part of ourself. How they are stored? Every minute, every second to second, minute time to time. What happens is, whatever you do, whatever you speak, whatever you do with your own karmendriyas, panchendriyas, panchagnanendriyas, all that will be regarded by your subconscious mind. Where is subconscious mind? Within you. So that means there's a very big high focused lens are there. High focused lens camera is there, which is high resolution camera. You can say like that. That is subconscious mind, which is going to store all what you do here in this life or in the all previous lives. How much storage is there? Infinite storage. The infinite storage. That's why the Vivekananda always says the whole universe is within you. Do not search outside. Everything is inside you. Start searching in your side, inside of you. That's what it says. It means we have huge library. We have huge memory that's called subconscious memory, which is keeps storing all the things, whatever you do, whatever you spend every minute on this earth planet, it will be stored from the hundreds of lives, whatever you spent so far, after you born out of the supreme power, supreme intelligence, my dear friends, creator. Okay, so that's why we have to be careful, about whatever we are doing here. We have to perform every action with the highest amount of awareness and with the highest amount of compassion, with the highest amount of what you call love and compassion, along with excellence. Both should carry every task, every karma. So otherwise, so that will not give an excellence its results. That's what you need to understand, my dear friends. So we are trying to understand all these karmas are stored in the Karana Sarira. So there is fourth body of us. Then, so these karmas, friends. So what will happen is now. So as what we are trying to understand, the law of doctrine, that is law of doctrine of karma is as you sow, so you reap. Right? So we try to understand it. Now, with this, what happened? Everybody in the form of in this physical life, right? Everybody who's going through different things as students or professionals or engineers or whatever it may be, right? Everybody will do their own karmas as per their intellect, isn't it? So everybody is not, greatly matured or greatly enlightened, isn't it? So they do their own karmas on basing on their own, basing on their own intellect. Then what will happen? That result will be eventually coming out. Okay. So that's how what happened. Whatever the karma you do, that creates one result. Definitely what happened without having much of maturity, without having much of so-called the inner inner clarity, basically inner clarity we don't have. So what we do is we always follow our mind, right? We don't follow our inner. It means we don't follow the soul instructions or subconscious mind instructions. What we follow, we always follow instead of following inner voice, we always try to follow the mind. Whatever mind says. What mind says? Mind is programmed by your external world. It doesn't have so much, distinction, whether it is good or bad, you don't care about it. So directly. directly go and attempt a negative karma. Then it produces the negative results. This creates something called karmic debt or karmic bondage, my dear friends. Now, so once this creates a karmic bondage, try to understand karmic debt or karmic bondage, you have to pay the price for it. In which life you have to pay? This life or next lives, right? So that's very important. See, some of the people ask always in the classes, they used to ask us, what they ask, Master, so I didn't do even in the, I think in the last 4 days also, the, participants, the friends have asked this question. So I didn't do any bad to anybody. I didn't do any negative karma to anybody. Still, I'm suffering with so many problems, financial problems, my health problems, my family problems. So why it's happening to me? I'm questioning myself. I'm searching for the answer. Yes, you're on the right path. You came to the right track. Basically, that's a good question. But to answer that question, friends, we are suffering because of the past karmas, not with the present karmas. Whatever you do in the present karmas, this is going to give the result or the effect of this particular. See, there is a cause in this life. The effect will be in the future, in the future lives. That is why he is suffering because of his past karmas. In the present karmas, what he is doing, everything is good. He is managing his life, without harming anybody, without doing any kind of negative karmas. Yes, he will lead a good life in the future, right? This will come in the future. See, for example, you plant a seed, you plant a one mango seed. Will it come immediately or you have to give some time? Of course, you have to give good amount of time in order to sprout, in order to germinate. You need to wait. You have to pour good amount of water, some kind of a manure, the natural manure you have to put it, and you have to rear the plant, you have to take care of it, then it will grow as a plant. Otherwise, the seed will die. Similarly, you have planted one particular karma, then you have to leave some time. You can give a gap, whatever the gap. Gap may be this life or next life, or number of lives also, which all will be decided and calculated by supreme power. We don't have the control. Friends, we have only control to do the action. We don't have control to decide the result of it. So the result has to be left to the nature. Only we have authority to select the action. We select the action and perform the action. That much only we have. Try to understand. So now with this, what we try to understand is, friends, let's understand. In the society, you used to observe some people are begging on the roads. Some people, though they are not anything. I mean, they are by birth itself. You got something called born rich, basically, right? With having a silver spoon or whatever in their mouth. So they are born rich people. So in fact, if you observe the differentiation between these people who are begging and the people who are born as a rich people, and then from the beginning itself is a rich person, isn't it? And he's enjoying the life. So how can you differentiate this? How do you understand this really? It means this fellow who has done a good karmas in the previous life is enjoying the life currently. The person who is suffering on the road, begging, and he's trying to earn his own food on a daily basis. It means he's suffering because of his own bad karmas in the earlier lives. That's what you have to understand. See, some people, they born like a blind, on the birth itself they'll be blind. They have no eyes. The eyes are not working and they are blind children. So why does he born as a blind children? Because he has done a big negative karma, a dreadful negative karma he has attempted or he has performed in the previous life. That's what we need to understand. So what we need to understand is whatever the karma he has done in the earlier life, he is facing in this current life. This is very, very important, my dear friends. We need to remember this. Okay. So that is why. So like this, we have to understand. So this is called karmic debt or karmic bondage. Okay. Everybody has to definitely pay for it. So there is no escape for it. There is no escape at all, my dear friends. Everybody has to go through this law of karma. Do the good karma, good results. Bad karma, bad results. Mixed karma, mixed results. Okay. So likewise it comes. Now, so friends, so what will happen is here, how do we come out of this karmic bondage or karmic debt? We call it as, then there is something called karmic relief. How do we provide the karmic relief? So try to understand, friends. There are two ways in order to come out of this karmic debt or karmic bondage. They are called actually, so the karmic relief methods, there are only two methods. The number one, niskama karma. Always try to perform the niskama karma. Otherwise, Of course, second step is, it's called self-realization. Self-realization. Right. The first one, let us discuss. How do we come out of this karmic debt or a karmic bondage? The one thing is, friends, niskama karma means whatever the action you chosen and you are performing, do not expect the results out of it. So what is there in your hand, you have to perform in a right way. That means you do in a right way and leave the results to the nature. That's what I told already. So do not expect the results. Do your work, perform your action righteous way, righteous manner. Just perform it and leave it. Do not expect any results out of it. Do not expect the fruits out of it. Then that particular karma becomes niskama karma. It means, suppose you started helping others. Anybody, for that matter, who is suffering. That's a good karma, right? You're helping them, but do not expect anything from them. Just leave it. Leave it to the nature. Okay. So then what will happen? The current life karmas and the negative effects, you will be definitely escaping out of it. That means the current life karmas, whatever you do, and whatever the karmic debt which is going to be created, that debt will be zero for you because you didn't expect any fruits out of it. This is called niskama karma. So niskama karma helps you to relieve you or to make you free from the karmas or to make your karmic debt zero in the current life. That is the only one method, that is called niskama karma. Now, what is the method to wipe out all the previous life karmas? That also we need to understand, isn't it? So that is called self-realization, my dear friends. So how do we achieve the self-realization? What it does basically? Friends, before this, always try to understand. Everyone must try to understand is, instead, in spite, despite of we face this law of karma, isn't it? Every one of us must to do the karmas, friends. It's called karmic compulsion. This should never forget, because many people. So by going to this today's class, you should not forego the karmas. You should not, go out of the karmas, escape from not doing karmas. Don't do that, because so always try to understand. I already told you, yoga karmas kaushalyam. Don't worry, do perform the yoga. That means always be in the meditation path, be in the spiritual path. Whatever the karma you do, definitely it will be at its excellence. Definitely it will reach to at its excellence. That's what always we need to remember. At the same time, without doing karmas, fearing of the results of the negative karmas or positive karmas. See, one other thing is, friends, either it is positive karma or negative karma, right? So always understand. Finally, when you want to reach the enlightenment stage, your karmas must be zero. It can be positive karma or negative karma, but only one thing you need to understand. For both positive and negative karma, you have to take your physical body and come to the earth planet in order to experience it. Even suppose you have done a positive karma, you also need a physical body to experience it. It means the positive karma also leads to the so-called the next birth. Negative karma also leads to the next birth. It means finally, in order to get enlightened, in order to get the self-realization, what you need, you need zero karmas. You need sunya karmas. The whole karmas will be equal to zero. Then only you will get janma rahitya. That means birthless. You become birthless. You become the enlightened being. Then you never need to come back to the earth planet in order to face the further karmas. That will happen. How does it happen? We'll understand shortly now. Friends, so what I'm trying to say here is, don't fear of the mistakes. Don't fear of karmas and its effects, of course, because of by being in a fearful condition. If you don't attempt karmas again, you won't learn anything, my dear friends. Only one thing you need to remember. So when you do one negative karma or a mistake, what happens? The result will come, the negative result. You will experience it in this life or the next life, whatever. When you experience the negative result of that particular karma, what you do is you note it down, remember properly, do not repeat it. That's where the your own intellect work. It means any mistakes or any negative karmas, do not repeat it. That's only important condition. Otherwise, never hesitate to do the karmas. Definitely, you will learn also, you will learn greatly, your intellect will be improved because of your own experience with the mistakes. Without doing mistakes, how can you say whether it's right or wrong? Isn't it? How can you improve the intellect? How can you get experience out of all these, so-called so many varieties of karmas are there on this earth planet? Because it's a karma bhumi, right? Everything is karma. So you must attempt to do the work, but never repeat the mistake or never repeat the negative karma. That's only the condition. So if you do this like this, friends, what will happen? See, we go through many lives, isn't it? We are given opportunity, ample opportunity on this earth planet, not the one life. We have been given 400 lives. In the initial lives, about 200, 250 lives, we need to do the karmas. We need to experience every result of every karma in this life or next life or like that. In a 200 lives, 250 lives, we must be always doing karmas, one or other, positive, negative, mix, whatever. And we'll be experiencing it. Out of experience, we will be learning it, and then we will be enriching the qualities of soul. We'll be enriching our own inner qualities of the soul, my dear friends. That's how we become perfect. Slowly, 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 when you become from the down Muladhara, when you travel, up to the Visuddha, you'll be completely, Visuddha means Vishesha Suddhi. That means completely cleansed, completely cleanly bowed, So by the time you reach the so-called Visuddha Chakra, when you are at this stage, all your karmas became zero, my dear friends. Right? So that's why Vishesha Suddhi, Visuddha Chakra, you reach here. Whatever you speak, that becomes truth. Right? It becomes truth. So that's why, so this Visuddha Chakra is active. But is it sufficient? No. You have to climb up. You have to climb up, come here. And when you come here, what happens, friends? You become a meditator. You become a master of meditation. You start going inside. You start learning about spirituality. And you start teaching other people also. That's where what happened? You become completely karmic-less person. That means all your karmas are zero. Karmas are zero by the time you reach here itself. Right? Like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, they're all the great servants of the human being, isn't it? Their karmas are zero, in fact, because they relentlessly helped the humanity. But they don't have meditation, they don't have spirituality. But when they grow up, come to the Agna Chakra, they become meditators, they become masters. They definitely get their third eye activated, they become masters, they will definitely realize about themselves. So that's how they become a enlightened master. But is it sufficient to stay here in order to become birthless? No. You have to climb up to the Sahasrara Chakra. Then what happened? So in the Sahasrara Chakra, you become a Sevak. What Sevak? Spiritual Sevak. You go on to the spiritual service. That means like this. So through the Zoom sessions, through offline sessions, and everywhere throughout the world, like Gautam Buddha, after he got enlightened, was he silent? He went through the entire world and taught the Anapanasati meditation to whole humanity. So that's how he exited his birth, the last birth of his journey on this in the physical cosmos, my dear friends. It was the last journey of lives. In his whole journey of lives, that was the last birth. You can say Siddhartha became Gautam Buddha, got enlightened, then he became a creator. After that, he is promoted to the creator. Similarly, all of us, we have to reach to the so-called Sahasrara Chakra, and we should become the great enlightened master, and then we should become a Buddha. Then we don't need to come back to the earth planet because our karmas became completely zero, my dear friends. Thank you so much, friends. So, dhanyavad to all of you. Yes. Any questions, please ask. Yes, anybody is having questions, please ask. Raise your question. We have another 5 minutes. We will answer try to answer your questions. And otherwise, you can share your experience about today's class and as well
Good
your
evening.
experience of try to express yourself. Try to express this.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Yesterday and today, what you have explained the topics. Is there any book on that where we can go in details about it?
In detail, all the books, not one book.
No, one book, particular book.
So what happened? Everything is
the
not in one
toppings.
book. No,
Achha, there are several books.
It's not like that available. So there are many books. When you are reading books, what happen? You gain your own wisdom. Number one, when you are doing meditation, you get some inner clarifications. Okay. And
Hmm.
also sometimes this wisdom flows from inside, not everything from outside.
Okay.
You can't arrange in the one sentences and you can't speak like that. Okay.
Okay.
Right. But I will
That comes to the
try to give a link, one link wherein all the books referred by our beloved Guruji, Subhas Patriji, or Patriji has referred, given the reference of many books for English language, who knows English language, very wonderful books are
yeah.
there. So that link I'll forward in the WhatsApp group. Please follow that.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. So basic book you must read is Meditation. Meditation is very, very easy. The number one book, or Science of Meditation, the Art and Science of Meditation. Like those books are there. So I have a so-called the PDFs. I'll forward in the group also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes, friends. Any questions? Another 3 minutes. Last 3 minutes.
हाँ जी सर, नमस्कार जी।
Last.
हाँ जी सर, आपने पहले तो आपने इतना अच्छा एक्सप्लेन किया, इतना अच्छा समझाया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर आपसे पूछना है कि जैसे एनर्जी हेड के ऊपर से घूमती है, पूरे शरीर में भी रहती है, तो फिर इसके अलावा कोई और एक्सपीरियंस नहीं होता जी? बस
Yes, not required. Actually, see, your inner becomes silent, number one. Number two,
जी
so you don't get any external thoughts enter inside. Okay. So
जी
that much is always good in meditation. So that is the silence it has to be created inside. Okay. That emptiness is
जी
created within you. That is sufficient for now. Okay.
जी
And
सर
getting experiences beyond that and the so-called outer body experiences and extrasensory perceptions, all these, those things will be slowly it will be added to you. Okay. You don't need to expect immediately or in a short span of time. You just need to, what you exactly need to do is just go on, make your inner silent. Your inner silent, that is your manomaya kosha. That is your mind.
जी
Mind. So mind has to be cleansed and kept clean and so no more thoughts. If you achieve that state slowly. See, for example, I get I make I make my mind empty for the just a fraction of a second or 1 minute. After 1 minute, I may get one thought. Okay, it means between two thoughts, I have gap of 1 second, 2 seconds. If this gap is increased, like between any two thoughts which you are getting inside your mind, if the gap is increased like a 1 second, 2 second, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. See all the great yogis. So they will be living in that state of mind of not getting any thoughts between one thought to other thought days together. Days together. Imagine.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच
It's very
सर।
important.
ओके जी, थैंक यू
So
सर।
aim for that. Aim for that. Rest, you leave it to the nature. You don't worry about it. That's not your duty to, think or you don't need to use your logic mind at all. Forget about your logic mind. What you exactly to do is you achieve the gap between one thought to other thought, the silence between one thought to other thought, that must go on widen. Okay, it must go on widen such a way it can extend to the number of days, number of months also. If you are able to get
ओके
this one, right? At least for
जी,
us,
ओके सर।
even getting 10 seconds, 15 seconds itself is great, isn't it?
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। और
Yes.
सर पूरा दिन ऑफिस के जाते हैं ना, तो बहुत रश में, तो इस टाइम आके थोड़ा थोड़ा घूमता है दिमाग में, वही चलता है।
Yes.
तो
Yes.
आपने बहुत अच्छा समझाया, थैंक यू सर। कोशिश पूरी करेंगे आगे से कि ना थोड़ा कम कम हो, है ना जी?
Yes.
थैंक यू सर,
See, what
थैंक यू।
happens many times, no, we sit silently and keep on thinking something without any task, without
हाँ
any
जी,
aim. Okay?
यस
No
सर।
aim, but simply keep on thinking. Whether it is
ओके
required, not required, necessary, unnecessary, we don't mind at all. So that's
यस
where you have lack of awareness, first of all. So that lack of
Yes.
awareness, that means you have to improve your awareness. How do you improve your awareness? More and more meditation, more and more breath observation. Be with your breath for more and more time. If you get 5 minutes, just sit and just observe the breath. That's all. That will
Okay, sir.
enhance your awareness. Okay. Somehow
Okay, sir.
it will make you, like a highly aware person. Also, it will try to improve your own intelligence. The inner intelligence will start flowing, blossoming, basically.
Okay, sir.
This
Thank you,
is more
sir.
important for everybody. We have to follow this.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is called mindfulness. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. सर बहुत अच्छा ध्यान था सर एक बात और जब मंत्रास के आप लगाते ना म्यूजिक वो सीधा ही जैसे सिर की चोटी के ऊपर उसी समय वाइब्रेशंस शुरू हो जाती है बड़े इफेक्टिव होते हैं मंत्रास वाली म्यूजिक थैंक यू सो मच सर इसके लिए
Yes, friends. Any more questions? Okay, we'll be closing our session now. Right. So thank you so much, friends. So dhanyawad to all of you. Thanks for joining the session. Namaste.
थैंक यू सर थैंक यू सो मच